Mr. Rostand, it is my great honor to be sitting with you here today. Now please tell me, when did you write Cyrano de Bergerac?
I wrote Cyrano de Bergerac in Paris, France, in 1897 as a play, which turned out to be a tremendous success. Audiences adored the passionate love story and were understandably fixated to the action and drawn to the tragic ending.
You have been called the last great romanticist of French theater. Cyrano was such an endearing character, easily the most loved protagonist of all your works. How did you make it so Cyrano, regardless of his appearance, appealed to the audience so wonderfully?
I purposely created Cyrano as a splendid hero of romance. I subtly downplayed the characteristics of the rest of the cast in the play, so that the audience was more affectionately drawn to Cyrano. All the characters and the incidents in the play have been devised for the glorification of Cyrano.
How did you go about writing this play in regard to literary devices, tactics, and techniques?
I wrote the heroic comedy in French. Therefore, I used the Alexandrine couplet, which gives the language of the play a weight balance of rhythm and rhyme. Rhyming couplets in French are simply easier on the ear than they are in English. Because the language varies, English translations of Cyrano de Bergerac are not completely accurate. However, the high lyrical style of my play is evident.
Much of the dialogue in the play rhymes. For instance, on page 16, Ragueneau describes Cyrano. What does he say?
He says that is Cyrano de Bergerac, cocky, insolent, Gascony, proud as he goes, flaunting that punchinello, strawberry nuns, of his a nose, gentleman, that makes one feel like squealing, oh God, no, it can't be real, it must be detachable, I'm prepared to bet. But Cyrano's never been known to detach it yet. Excuse me. This is a subtle example of rhyme in the play. Rhyme and rhythm are evident and frequent throughout the entire play.
Very good. What other literary devices did you use in this work?
I used foreshadowing in this work. I purposely included certain elements in the opening act to foreshadow the overall plot. For instance, as the audience wait for the play to start in Act 1, Scene 1, Christian and Lingre conclude that Christian has no poetic or literary intelligence, which foreshadows later events when Christian asks Cyrano to write poetry for him to give to Roxanne. In addition to that, in conclusion of Cyrano's large nose plays an important role in the plot. People often make fun of Cyrano's ugly, large, deformed nose, which in play to Cyrano's belief that he has little self-worth because he is not handsome. He believes Roxanne does not love him because of his ugly nose. However, by the end of the play, Cyrano's appearance has nothing to do with Roxanne's love for him. It was Cyrano's soul Roxanne was in love with. This is the theme of the work. Inner and outer beauty. This play can be read as an allegory of inner and outer beauty. The fight for Roxanne between Cyrano, inner beauty, and Christian, outer beauty. Overall, Roxanne chooses outer beauty. It was the intellect and wit that Cyrano possessed which made him more beautiful and loving than Christian.
It is clear that you put a lot of thought into the creation of this work. It possesses so many literary techniques and tactics. Why do you think this book should stay included in the curriculum of AP English 4?
Like I said above, this work reveals a very important lesson. Inner beauty is what really counts. What is on the inside is more important than what is on the outside. Cyrano de Bergerac includes numerous literary devices. Rhyme schemes, couplets, metaphors, symbols, and others. The drama, action, romance, and tragedy, and a little bit of comedy, you know? are endearing for the audience, while the genius behind the construction of the work may make it difficult to read, it is an enjoyable one. Aside from the fact that this work contains numerous literary devices, most importantly, it teaches a valuable lesson that deserves to stay in the curriculum now and forever.
Ah, very good. It was so great speaking with you.
Great speaking with you too, Mr. Sir Scott. Madam.